Yugi boys, Yugi girls, welcome to another deck profile. Today we're doing Blackwings. Blackwings, historically, since I remember in middle school, they've been one of the best, one of the most fun, iconic decks of all time. And through the years, they have received different support and cards and boss monsters. So today I want to showcase the a standard list that from here you could basically take it however you want it. You could do a synchro route, a Kali Yuga, a rank 4, a Raid Raptor. There's different ways to play, different lines, different combos, but this is the standard, is a pretty standard list. This deck is safe from ban list because it's a rogue deck. It's affordable. A lot of the cards have been reprinted, or the new cards nobody's playing them because they don't know what they do. And some people have had some success if you dedicate to this deck. If you really like Black Wings, um, I will explain briefly what each card does. So here we go. The best card in the deck is Simoon. Simoon, you discard a card from your hand, search Black Whirlwind, and he locks you into Darks. He gives you an additional normal summon. That's what basically the a short explanation. He's the best card in the deck. We always want to. The second best card is Sudri. Sudri has the effect that when he's normal summon, we can search any card that mentions Black Wind Dragon, and it's mainly going to be like the new ones. He also has another effect when you contribute a monster you control to summon a level 2 token tuner, and that like comes up sometimes when you're trying to do specific synchros, and when you do that effect, it locks you into synchro summoning. Next, we have triple copies of Yara. Yara is like what Blackwings needed for like years. They needed a level 2 big special itself that was a tuner. And that's what this is. The fact that it just is able to do that is great. But it has another effect that makes it even better, that you can synchro summon from your deck as long as the synchro monster is Blackwing Dragon. So what you're gonna do most of the time is send himself, a level 4, and another level 2. And the level 4 you're gonna be sending most of the time is a Sephiroth, and sometimes you're gonna be sending either Sudri, because there is a Blackwing card that lets us recycle, so we can use this effect again, or Shamal. Speaking of Shamal, triple cups of Shamal. Shamal's 3 off, no 2 off, no 1 off. Shamal, the effect it has where when you synchro summon, if he's in the graveyard and you synchro summon, you get to add something back, is like good enough. But the other effect that it has is that it allows us to discard them from the hand or send them from the field to the graveyard to search Black Feather Whirlwind. And what Black Feather Whirlwind does is that when you synchro summon a dark monster, you can summon a monster that has less attack than the synchro monster. You basically summon back one of the materials if you want to, or any other Blackwing you have in the graveyard. So that's what Shamal does. Next, we have 1 copy of Harmattan the Dust. And Harmattan the Dust is like, if he was a tuner, this deck would have been great like three years ago. It would have been like, man, it would have made this deck incredible. But it's not. It's not a tuner, but he can modulate his level, so that matters sometimes. And then Chinook is like a hand trap, and is the other level 2 that we're gonna be sending with Yara. And the next card we have here is Sephiroth the Elite. We all know what Elite the Sephiroth does. You get to bounce a face-up card and special summon it once per duel. Then 1 Orochi the Squall. And we play this because we're playing Hot Red, and you should be playing Hot Red, honestly, if you play Black Wings. And this Black Wings right here, every single one, is the mandatory. You have to play 3 Simoon, 3 Sudri, 3 Yara, 3 Shamal, and one, at least one of each. If you want to play 2 Chinook, 2 Harmattan, or 2, okay, there's arguments for those. But this is the no questions asked. This is Blackwings right now. These are the best Blackwings. And you might be saying, but where's the Bora and where's Gale? I understand. That's I am playing more Blackwings because I am playing a more pure version. So to Oster because I'm playing a Low of Darkness and I can't afford Pot of Prosperity. I'm being honest. But in the future, if I have Pot of Prosperity, I will be taking this out. But Oster has a cool effect where the he makes Black Armor Master, Full Armor Master like better, and he's a tuner. Shamal is a better level 4 tuner than Oster because Oster's effect on normal summon to special summon a Blackwing the Spanish doesn't come up very often unless you have a Lure of Darkness. But it's a good budget option. Then I'm playing 2 Vora the Spear. It's good like to do synchros and stuff, and he's just like he's not once per turn, and you can loop him with Sephiroth the Elite, or you can if you have multiples of him, you could just summon them all. Um, you could, if you wanted to, play 3 Voras and cut a Chris. Chris is the same effect the Vora does, but Chris is once per turn. So the only thing that Chris has over Vora is that he has 1900 attack. So if you were to draw this with Black Whirlwind, you could search like anything in the deck. So that's the only like good argument to play Chris. Plus, he kind of looks cool. So next, I have 1 copy of Gale. I really want to play more copies of Gale, but the way the deck is right now, a lot of people won't agree with the inclusion of these. But to me, this also helped me make certain synchros that I like. And if you want to play maybe 1 more copy of Gale and take out a Chris, that is not bad. But instead of playing another Gale, what I'm doing is I'm playing a value, because sometimes we send him to the graveyard with a certain synchro we have, and he then synchro summons from the graveyard, which is really cool. And that is the other Blackwings that I'm playing. These Blackwings are not mandatory. This could be like 3 other hand traps. Maybe you play 2 or 3 of these. It's up to you. But me, I personally like to play my Blackwings like this. Next, for my hand traps, triple Ash Blossom, triple Effect Veiler. I was playing Impermanence, but I took it out for another card. This I think is more impactful. But yeah, this is just they're generic. They're right now really good. So those are my hand traps. Next, for the spells, of course, we're playing triple Black Whirlwind and double Black Feather. So what this does, you activate it, you synchro summon something, 1 of the materials, you summon it back. That's like a really simple and dry explanation. It's a little bit more specific. It has to be a monster that has less attack than what you're synchro summoning, but there isn't a Blackwing stronger than. There isn't a main deck Blackwing that's stronger than like the synchros. So that's it for the black Whirlwind cards. Then I'm playing, as I was saying earlier, triple Alert because I don't have Prosperity, but I mean this deck is still good without it. It is still consistent enough, and the combo with Oster and A Little of Darkness lets you like synchro climb into double Full Armor Master really easily. So that's still like a valuable play, and it's still good. So triple Alert, and for the last card, this used to be Impermanence, but now I'm maining triple Evenly Match because, I mean, this just kind of like going second, going first. Sometimes we don't go first, and it's good to have a board breaker in the deck. And that's it for the main deck. Next, for the synchros, the extra deck, I'm playing 2 copies of Natan. I'm playing 2 because 1 is for the combo that we initially do, and in the grind, I make another one and try to climb to multiple full armor masters. Then I have one copy of with the Wicked Wind, Boris Storm, whatever his name is. He has a cool effect where he can, when he can foolish burial any Blackwing, and then he becomes that level. So that's why when playing like you can send whatever Blackwing like either value, so then you can also synchro with value, or you send Surfos the Elite, so you can become a level 4. Then we're playing Obsidian Hack Joe. Hack Joe has like a battling effect, and he also summons back a level 7, I believe. Let me make sure. Oh, level 5 or higher. Level 5 or higher wing beast from the graveyard into the field. And for going second, Raikiri comes up. He blows up cards on the field up to different number of Blackwings on your field, other than himself. So, I mean, he's really cool. He's also ultimate. And then I'm playing a full armor master because he's important to my heart, but also because, yeah, armor master was like insane when we were children, but he's also like, he enables the feather effect, makes full armor master and what's his name, the assault dragon better. So that effect does come up sometimes. And then Blackwing Dragon. So this is supposed to be another Blackwing Dragon, by the way, but I couldn't find. I don't know what happened to my other Blackwing Dragon. I had an Ultra. I don't know where it went. But this is supposed to be another Blackwing Dragon. You have to at least play another Blackwing Dragon. You have to play at least 2 in Blackwings. And then we have one Draco Berserker. That's a generic level 8. Hot Red. When we summon Blackwing Dragon, we're gonna search Orochi, and then we're gonna synchro into Hot Red. And then we have double copies of Blackwing Assault Dragon. You always want to play at minimum 2. And I have here, you don't have to do this. You could cut 1 or 2 of this, but I'm playing triple full armor master. And those are my synchros. And if it's necessary, I might showcase a few combos like in a different video if it's requested. But that's pretty much it for my deck. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions, or you think it could be improved upon, or sometimes I don't catch a mistake. I might have said a mistake in the video. I didn't mean to, but that's all I have for you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.